Hi everyone, welcome to Sports Broadcasting Center. Along with Constantine and JJ, I'm Lexi.
Astro has played in just one playoff series. It's been Morocco 10 years, big league career, and that was 8 years ago. But this might be the year. Trout and the reigning American League MVP Shohei Ohtani make a run in October for the Los Angeles Angels. Trout, a three-time MVP, is putting up historic numbers, and Ohtani continues to impress at the plate and on the mound. Earlier this season, Ohtani hit his 100th career homer, becoming just the second player in MLB history with at least 100 homers as a batter and 250 strikeouts as a pitcher. The other player was Babe Ruth.
The Memphis Grizzlies might be a small market team, but they plan to do whatever it takes to keep Ja Morant in the fold. The NBA All-Star and Most Improved Player in 2022 is eligible for a 5-year maximum contract extension. Grizzlies general manager Zach Kleiman says he intends to keep the team's core in place, as well as making sure that Morant stays in Memphis for the long period of time. Morant ranked 9th among players in league merchandise sales this season and led the team to its highest ever playoff seeding at number 2 in the Western Conference before they were eliminated by eventual champions Golden State Warriors.
Sale of the Denver Broncos could reach $5 billion, but there is no shortage of interest billionaires to buy the NFL franchise. Team president Joe Ellis says the new owner's number one priority will be building a new $2 billion dome stadium, allowing the Broncos to host the Super Bowl for the first time. Chelsea, the premier soccer league team, sold for $3.1 billion in May, the most ever paid for a team in any sports.
NBC's Sunday Night Football, the number one show on television for 11 years in a row, has named the first female lead host of the American Night Football. Marie Taylor debuted on the studio show last year as a co-host with Mike Tirico, but will take over this season with Tirico moving into the booth to handle play-by-play. Taylor joined NBC Sports last year after failing to work out a contract with ESPN. The NFL kickoff of the 2022 season on NBC September 8th, when defeating the Super Bowl champion Rams host the Bills.
We are just months away from the World Cup in Qatar. The United States men's national team will be back on the global stage after missing out in the 2018 World Cup in Russia. The U.S. faces England in its second match. The two nations have formed quite a rivalry over the years. In 1950, notably, the United States pulled off one of the greatest upsets in World Cup history, winning 1-0 over the heavily favored British. Only 4 Americans returned from the disappointing 2018 team, including star Chelsea forward Christian Pulisic. This will be the 11th time the United States men's national team has qualified for the World Cup, and its best finish came in 1930 when the team reached the semifinals.
The college football season is fast approaching, but the Southeastern Conference is looking ahead to 2025 when Oklahoma and Texas join the SEC, making a new 16-team super conference. The SEC has a goal of every school in football visiting each of the other 15 schools at least once every 4 years. Meanwhile, the Big Ten plans to reshape its future, scheduling alignment and championship arrangement beginning in 2023. The Big Ten is discussing elimination of divisions and staging a football title game between the top 2 teams in the 14-team conference.
That's it for a busy day in sports for my co-anchors, Lexi and JJ. I'm Constantine. Thanks for watching Sports Broadcasting Center.